Hey everyone, welcome back to our playthrough of Shining Force CD Book 1. We have just recovered from our ship getting burned down and crashing, as is Shining Force tradition, and we continue our work towards Cyprus. The gimmick of this battle, and I have to let you know that I've uncovered the gimmick in this battle, is we start with no equipment. And it looks like we're going to have to find our equipment. Now, when I say I've uncovered the gimmick of this battle, I have to point out that we uncovered some sound delay issues in our last playthrough. And we had a comment, ooh, put it up on the screen. We had a comment from somebody saying it's an emulation issue and the audio delay is not in the base game, which made me go, emulation issue. Well, maybe I can solve that. So I tried like 1 or 2 different emulators. They didn't work. So we gave up.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
And we're just gonna have that audio delay, which would bug me if this stuff was being delayed, but all the sound effects are working good and grand. But as I was doing that, I was messing around in this battle this is what I have to mess with the audio cues. And all of the equipment these guys need, they're standing on it. It's in their spot. Map exposed. You see under the hood. Search the surrounding area. He's in possession of a wooden stick. So we don't have our super overpowered equipment like we used to have, where we all started with protect rings and super good axes. We're not equipped by the forces of Gardinia now. We are no longer the nepotism babies of the Shining Force. We are now here to earn our role as a true Shining Force. So on this map, we've got some goblins, traditional Shining Force enemies. We've got some dark dwarves. Oh, these are just dwarves. They're not dark dwarves yet. And we've got some scavengers, or some rat people, who I like to think, hey, these are Slade's relatives, because we don't see a lot of rat people in Rat People. I wonder what they're actually called. Is it Skavens? We don't see a lot of rat people in the Shining Force games. So I'd like to think this is Slade's familia. So let's go. Oh, we still have so much to cover, because we didn't mention it at the end of last playthrough. But every battle, we're going to mark an MVP of the battle. Kind of like a real Fire Emblem thing we're importing in the Shining Force. We did this for our Shining Force 3 playthrough, but we did it for chapters. We're doing it for battles now, and our Battle 1 MVP is, drumroll, Apis. Apis, son of Ken, was an absolute star. Got to level 3, ran over everything, basically being the knight that we need him to be with his big movement. Wait, there's nothing here for you? Oh, you don't even have a weapon. Basically being the big Xylo equivalent, the big Pell equivalent of in possession of lots of melee, lots of power, and getting the job done. And still, I have things to talk about that aren't even related to this battle. Turns out, I pushed this video live, and it's got like 250 views on it or something at this time. Which is, you know, to some people, oh, that's piddly, that's something. To me, that's enough to make me panic, and give me like mild anxiety as I push through here. So, I think it's awesome that all you guys are watching, and it's awesome, like, that's what we're striving for, but also, oh, everyone's watching. He found the club. I wondered what weapon Bruce was gonna find, because everyone's finding wooden weapons, right? And I was wondering, would he get a club? Or would he get like some iron axe? But I'm glad he's getting a club. I'm glad he's joined the wooden family. I think everyone has items, everyone has weapons, and we can finally go out and go about our business and win this battle now. And I think I am finally done all of the spiels. Equip a wooden staff? What's the point? I'm a little disappointed Wendy has not learned Blaze 2 yet. I think we're finally back to... I'm gonna get a harsh lesson in that magic is not ridiculously overpowered. Coming off of Shining Force 3, where they basically buffed all of their magic. We're gonna go back to... Oh, good for you, Sig. We're gonna go back to... I'm hoping Shining Force 1 level magic. We gotta remember to equip our wooden stuff. Where hopefully the enemies don't gain too much HP to make magic useless. Ooh, 3 damage, Nick. Oh, you got level 2. Attack increased by 2, so that's now 5 damage. He's growing up. You've got to give these heroes a chance to grow in these Shining Force games. They always start a little sad. Alright, now here's the question. How much damage are we going to get done to Nick? None. Apparently, my team has been trained by Mr. Piccolo, and they're very into dodging. Wendy's going to finish off this goblin, and we're going to be doing great. I think I should mention, too, at the start of this battle, memory serves me correctly, there was a girl who was being accosted by these goblins. So we're technically also saving her. I can't remember if she had a portrait or not. So we might be gaining a new party member if she had a portrait or not. But we'll see. But I kind of do like how we've started. Oh, you're going to do 5 damage because Roos needs to get in here. Perfect. Perfect leadership from Nick right there. Leaves it with 1 HP. Oh, Sig and Roos. Oh, Roos is level 2. Oh, Sig, you gotta finish this guy off, bud. You were like level 1 with 20 XP. I, as the battle commander, need to make sure that everyone is here and accounted for. Do you have your stick equipped? You don't have your stick equipped. So we have these goblins. Is that our next thing here? Is to push up through this choke point. Let's make sure we have our actual fighters push up through this choke point. We will use tactics. I'm working on a Shining Force 2 video about bosses, and I've gotten to the point now where I am starting to boot up the Shining Force 2 ROM and playing the game to get the scenes for the clips that I want. So that has led to me just powering through a lot of battles and not using tactics, and I have to keep that under control when we're here so we don't get too messy. I think, speaking of, I guess, Shining Force, I think this game looks friggin'... do I want to say it looks beautiful? It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. Might be a better way to put it. Because I've seen screenshots of the Game Gear game. And like I said, I played a tiny bit of the Game Gear game. And I mean, it's a Game Gear. The graphics aren't gonna look good. But they looked rough. And I can tell that some care has actually gone into this. Alright, Nick. What's your HP at? We're gonna leave him. We're gonna leave him for Gong.
That's not my name. That's not my name.
His name is not Gong. We're gonna leave him for Roos. We are gonna leave him for Sig. His name is Sig. We're gonna leave him for Sig to clean up. And in doing that, oh, really, you're gonna attack Apis. This is something that's literally went through my head. Maybe only... Oh, Sig, come on, man. Literally only an hour ago. Like I said, when I was playing through that Shining Force 2 battle. And now I'm even more confused. What? And I mean, I am a programmer. I could technically break into this game and actually figure this out if I cared. And I know that there's also... Like, there are documents written about this. People have broken these games down considerably, and speedruns and everything, but what goes in to the AI choosing who to target. Because it seems silly to me that they would go after Apis there unless there's something telling them to hit the tank units. Which, I mean, there may be. End of question, end of rant. We're just trying to get Roos... Not Roos, we're trying to get Sig some help here. I think Roos is okay, I think he will survive, but Sig's not doing great. I wonder if Sig's gonna get a weapon or not, because that staff screams to me that he should be getting a weapon. Because if he was a monk, he'd be punching people. Like, okay, them going after Nick here, perfect sense. That's what the AI usually does. It goes after the hero if they can. Makes sense. Hero dies, battle over. Punish you for bad tactics. Wendy's level 3, are we... Do I have my herbs? I don't have anything anymore. Not only did we lose all our weapons when the ship fell, we lost our herbs. Okay. That's bad play on my part. I could have opened the menu and checked. Hey, will Wendy kill this? I just figured Wendy is a mage. Mages won't kill anything. Could have moved you a little closer to get Sig in here. Alright, Sig. I feel like Sig is built more like his uncle Gong. And less like... I don't know, his aunts, Thera and Karna and Sheila. Which is good, because they're overpowered, but he feels like a monk that's not here to impress. He feels like Gong, a monk who's gonna get kicked out of my party. Alright. Did you just move? Which might be... I wonder if the agility system is more Shining Force 1. Where movement's a little more randomized. But you're out of gold. Alright. Let's get out here, light some stuff on fire, Wendy. This goblin's been looking at us funny. Let's put him down. 6 damage, 25, level 4, first one to level 4. And you... Oh! You picked up Freeze. I am interested in how that's going to play out. I know there are mages. Mages that I love, that learn all the spells. Like they learn Freeze, Bolt, Fire, that's the other one. Freeze, Bolt, and Fire. I don't know how I feel about people who have both Blaze and Freeze. I feel like they're a little redundant. And I mean, I always want my mages to have Freeze. Freeze is forever a better spell than Blaze. But if I already have a spell slot being taken up by Blaze, would have been nice to equip your club there. Good job, team. Feels like Freeze is redundant. Bolt at least has some utility baked into it, because while Bolt 1 is very much the same as, you know, Blaze 2 and Freeze 2, the higher levels of Bolt have the big area of effect, so it gives a utility add-on that the other spells don't. Alright. Let's get that club actually equipped. Let's go make Uncle Luke proud. And you always will be Uncle Luke, not Uncle Lug. Americanization translation for the win. I resist. It's funny how, what is it? Is it bias? I'm trying to think what the word is, basically what I'm trying to say is how, like, personal opinion and experience on something, paints how you actually feel of it. Maybe it's bias, maybe that's what I just said, but, like, Luke was always Luke. He's not Lug. I don't care if it's a translation error. It's built into my core that that's how it is. And it's a video game, so facts don't really matter. It's not real life where you gotta change your opinion based on stuff. So yes, Luke being Luke, perfectly fine with. Perfectly fine with the translation and pronunciation of things. Let's you have 9 defense. I don't want to. I'm gonna come here and blaze you. You'll be fine. We're gonna blaze you and hope we leave you with 1 HP. But for example, I'm not a big anime guy. I'm very much a surface level anime guy, which is why you bring up Dragon Ball all the time. Because I only care about it for the most part. I will watch. I can pretty much only watch Dragon Ball in Japanese. Who's our level 2 guys? Is that Nick and Sig, and that's who we're trying to hold these kills off. And I'm like, no, you can only watch it this way. And it's just kind of like, that's how I've learned to experience it. So that's just how I like it. I'm wrong. You know, like something how you like it. Don't be elitist. I say wearing a friggin' metal t-shirt where I am super elitist. I mean, the whole friggin' genre of fans is elitist. You must be the Shining Force from Gardenia. We never expected to see you in Minium? That's the end of you. And there's the girl we were talking about. Who's this? Are you alright? What an awful experience. Oh my god, this guy only has one. This guy has seen some stuff. He has lived a hard life. He doesn't seem to fit in with our force and our army of nepotism babies. This seems like a man who has lived for a long time. Also, freaking out a little bit internally, realized I didn't check if my mic was working before I turned this on. All my little dongles seem to be okay, so let's hope. I'll be fine, but that was close. She did have a portrait. They say they are from Gardenia. Gardenia? You must be the Shining Force. You just know the legend of the Shining Force. You may be Minium's last chance. Cypress knows of you, but didn't think you'd come this way. So Woldol and his army invaded our island. I'll do anything to stop him. May I join you? Prey the monk has joined the Shining... Another monk? Interesting. So, we have a party of 7. 7. There. Holding up 7 fingers. That's harder than it should be. And we have 2 monks. That's interesting. My brother is brave and strong. He will serve you well. Before you leave, stop in the village and rest. We have a fine shop where you can buy new equipment. Who? Prey's really reminding me of somebody. Oh my god. Yes, I've seen pictures of this. This little weird menu system. Nick, are you prepared for battle? Help, member, item, save. Help, raise, cure, speed, promo. Alright, I don't have anyone who's dead. I don't need anyone cured, I don't need speed. Alright, item, can I shop? Can I shop? Member. You told me... Auto. Oh, I can put people on auto? That's interesting. Who do you want to talk to? With my father's blessing, I offer my skill as an archer. Or you know what? We're talking to everybody. Let's go. I'm Roos, a strong and loyal warrior. I won't let you down. You know, you guys aren't giving me a good reason to talk to you. Gong taught me that there is a time to fight and a time for peace. I'll blow them away with my blaze spell. And my freeze spell. My father gave me his spears. Who's your mother? Because there's no way, Apis. You are this strong just being Ken's son. Just being Ken's son. No way. Let me come with you, and we'll restore peace to our land. And you even just have heal level 1. Okay. I was told there was a shop here. Member, item, help, save. Alright, we will save. Oh, you know what? That might be the shop over there. In the tent there. And good luck. Yeah, okay. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Welcome to my shop. Look around. Wow, alright. See anything you'd like? Oh. I see lots of stuff I would like. Alright, let's go. What do we need? We need a short sword. Who will carry this? Nick, only 2 more attack? Do we even need that? Alright, and who else do we need? We need a spear. Oh, nice. The spear is the ranged one, isn't it? Let's go, Ken. Where are you, Apis? Why are you so far down the list? A for Apis. Be at the top. We need an axe.
And my axe.
Because who... Alright. Edit in the video. Who doesn't need an axe? And we got leather gloves. Let's see if that turns Sig into someone with a... There you go. You're growing up, Sig. You now have a 15 attack. That's... We don't... I'm gonna tell you something right now. We don't buy weapons for our mages. They don't need weapons. That's why they have magic. Oh, Shade's up to 16. Alright, and you know what else we're gonna do? We got a whole bunch... We found... Other deals. We found... Let me tell you something, shopkeeper. I have the deal of the century. We found a bunch of pieces of wood. And let me tell you, you're gonna want them. 30 gold? Yeah, you need that club. What about this arrow made of wood? 45 gold. Let me tell you, you could have just went down to the beach and picked this stuff up. A wooden stick. 37 gold coins for a wooden stick. I wish I could get that level of trade in real life. Does anybody else got stuff here? No. Alright. You know what? I think we are gonna save, we're gonna end our recording, and we will come back for Battle 3 next time. But let's get ahead of this, and let's do it now. Who is the Battle 2 MVP? We're gonna go with Wendy. Congratulations, Wendy. I will see you guys next time. Hey, it's me, the guy who played the game. Thanks for watching and making it to the end. I don't like to beg for likes and subscribes, but they do make me feel nicer. So, make me feel nice. Or don't. There. Contractual YouTube obligations fulfilled.